Well, you're a friend or a foe, man, or a hater or a troll. And there's the garbage cans. I have a word for the day. I really do. Word for the day. Soup for the soul. I could use some chicken soup, but other than that, I don't like broth. Let me explain. Don't you just love the sound of this falling down forward? FF, man, falling forward. Is today Friday? Well, turbulent Thursday. Let me explain. I don't like broth. I think it's sour. I think it makes me nauseated, and my mom gave it to me when I was sick one day in New Iberia. So you people who love broth, it's not my fault. Broth. Bouillons. Oh, come on, man. Goodness. Buy some chicken noodle soup, dudes, and then pour the broth out. She'll taste better. That was your soup for the day. No, it ain't. Oh, wait a minute here. Come on, man, get them. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the radio. All right. I titled this video the way I wanted to, and what I'm trying to say for soup for the day is like this. Really, I mean that. All right, if people remember my X content, future content, past content, predictive content, they'll remember I used to say, if somebody thinks what they want to think, folks, they're going to think it anyway. Try not to have a panic attack, because it's raining in Mississippi down on Highway 18. Has that woman had her baby yet? Huh? Go on to the gym, dummies. Do something with your life. They make washaterias to wash your clothes, dummies. All right. Remember I said on my old vlogs, I don't know which one, nor do I care, that when someone types on a computer as a form of talking, they're going to type it anyway. Because it's in their mind. You're perceiving, receiving what you're said living. And that doesn't mean that people can't walk away from you, but you'll be the winner every time you let them go. All right? If they're holding on to anger, buttercups, that's them. You don't got to do that to yourself. You really don't. Social media is at an all-time addiction. It is bad. People don't even know what it's like not to exist without their telephones. I don't understand that. I don't know what that song is either.
Song and a reminder.
All right.
Utility assistance program.
So soup for the day of the chicken noodle soup. Good gosh, with y'all's broth. Go on, bouillon lovers, or whatever you are. You know them Thanksgiving dishes that's coming up? Buy the broth. No, man. Like Freaky always. Buy some chicken noodle soup and tell them you refuse to eat your Thanksgiving garbage. See? Without trying it. Oh, I can't stand that. Pet peeve, man. All right, so anyway, if people are hating you on social media, you don't have to do nothing. You need to remember what you've done, what your accountability is, and responsibility, and I guarantee you walk away will work every single day. Yeah, it will. It works for your enemies. When they think they're superior, they're actually not, but they believe that trash in their life. When somebody tells you who you are, they're forgetting whom they are. All right, their superiority crowns are tarnishing faster and faster on this planet, even if you're going to this Pentecostal church. Quit trying to let somebody define you like a definition in an Encyclopedia Britannica. They're going to define you anyway. By watching you across a computer, oh my gosh.
The city of Richland used a tax on food and beverage to create a new recreational facility. Mayor Pat.
My catchphrase is coming live there and dear now.
We've got a beautiful new facility, $4.8 million facility that's got indoor-outdoor basketball.
Indoor-outdoor basketball, dummies, dribble away. How do you know when the basketball is correct or incorrect, dummies?
Volleyball, sand volleyball.
Volleyball, get them.
Fantastic facility.
And if you're a Jackson resident and
are you a Jackson resident, then deal with it.
to get around to that. City leaders have announced that beginning today, they will start to shut off water for those who aren't up to date on their bills. The announcement comes as
yesterday was pay your bills, dummy.
2 weeks. The ongoing boil water notice is the second in 2 months. According to the Jackson City Council, they hope to have the boil water notice lifted by tomorrow, despite samples from today showing a turbidity level of 3.5 units. The standard level of acceptable turbidity is typically 0.3 turbidity units.
Okay.
This is Terry Wood.
One of my videos in the past was pH iron water levels of water.
102.5 and online at
I was a good vlogger. Not on this channel no more, but I sure am where I fit in.
We've heard from some of you about a new format, and you said that you really like what we're doing. We're adding new music all the time. However,
Therefore, behold these terms with a comma.
601-346-0074.
Did you write that down?
346-0074. Or email am1120@wtwzradio.com. That's am1120@wtwzradio.com. If you have song requests or suggestions of music, let us know. We'll welcome your comments.
Welcome to your worst nightmare.
We're the concert hall.
They're the concert hall, boys and girls. Go and listen to the symphony, Dodo. Uh-oh.
Peace and Pearl Single Parents Network and Women of Royalty and Destiny presents How Did We Get Here?
How did you get there, dummy?
At the Jackson Medical Mall, UMMC, Conference.
That's right.
50 West Woodrow Wilson, Jackson, Mississippi. It is a day to promote holistic well-being and to provide guidance to trauma and to reduce stigma related to mental, sexual, and physical health. And
there you go, baby. UMMC.
Presentations and exhibitions. Special guest star Stephanie Johnson, Release the Pressure, and Marvetta Bender of the Mississippi State Department of Health. Resources, door prizes, and more. So come join us on Saturday, August 6th at the Jackson Medical Mall, UMMC Conference Center, 350 West Woodrow Wilson, Jackson, Mississippi, from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. So come join us for a Women's Healing Summit.
All right.
Great deals going on
on now at Furniture World. Up to at store-wide now. College students, furniture.
But remember, folks, when people don't like you, they're holding on to anger.
Free. Sultan love seat or sectional. 3-piece coffee table set. 5-piece dining table set. 5-piece accessory or lamps.
Please don't forget my content.
Available up to 60 months with a payment of $58 a month for the bundle. Up to 12 months. No credit check needed. Financing available.
The minute somebody thinks they're better than you, tragedy will come in their life. That's not Buddhism.
Furniture. You can get your whole house upgraded with 60 months financing and a really low monthly payment. No more than $100 a month. Deals on top of deals for this month. Bedroom sets.
A natural God discerner has read the Bible. If you cut my heart bypass down, wait till your heart goes bad.
$58 a month. We're located at 1057 East Kelly Line Road in Jackson. Call 769-572-5110. Free delivery. You can mention you heard this ad on the radio. Come to Southern Tire Mart's grand opening event in Jackson. Stop at the new retail location on 436 Highway 49 South for giveaways, a food truck, and more. Did you know?
Anybody who's cut William's brain down, something's gonna happen to your friends in their brain.
SUV.
That might be mental illness, Jack.
$60 instantly when you buy a set of 4 eligible Firestone tires. Save up to $90 when you use your CFE&A credit card. Offer valid July 29 to August 12, 2022. Cannot combine with other
It's
offers.
just like when Peter denied Christ, right? It came around to Peter his entire life. There you go.
Don't miss Fantasia Live / Guest Boney J. Tickets available right now at the Brandon Amphitheater box office.
Somebody cuts my skin down for the way it is. Watch something happen to theirs. That's their character. Help them see, Lord.
Macy's One Day Sale with great deals of the day, just in time for back to school. Like 30 to 50% off backpacks, handbags, and more. And 40 to 50% off jeans at Macy's One. Plus Star Rewards members.
Let's just say that nobody cared and nobody did except maybe 3 or 4 people about William's daddy dying of particular cancers. William has cancers. My mother died in my arms of cancer. Hang in there. Under Christ's name, somebody might just show up with a cancer issue.
Okay. Yeah, we started off as close friends. Somehow you turned into my girlfriend.
That's what I was trying to say the other day about the dog of that uni lady. That's a lie. Whoever told her to put her dog down for insulin. I'm sorry, but it is. Dear Lord.
I don't know what somebody told you, but I ain't gonna lie, Mr.
And there's no disrespect to the animal. Do I believe animals have souls? No, there's a particular place in your Bible to read what animals go to heaven. Dog is not one of them. A lion is a form of the feline family. So there's that. A wolf is only negative. That's the canine family. Thank you very much.
What I did, just wipe your eyes, stop crying. I told the truth that
You have an iguana? Then you believe the reptilian family of Satan's reptilians are going to heaven.
I'm sorry for what I did. It'll take me back if I was you and I did what I did.
Chapter and verse for animals and the souls. Find it.
Take you back if I was you and I did what I did. I probably would. Just wipe your eyes, stop crying.
Try to teach. That's all you can do. When it comes to angels, angels are servants. They're not flying around with wings. The only ones that fly around are dark. Book of Ezekiel, the angelic kingdom.
To my girlfriend, we tell each other everything. I even went and bought a diamond rings. We mentioned earrings, everything was so cool.
You're never gonna find a white angel flying around with folks.
I don't know if somebody told you, but I ain't gonna lie, Mr. Hold you.
They'll call Hollywood the demonic place, the city of angels.
I know I should've known that with everything I did for us. And us I'm speaking.
That's a hardcore truth discerner.
How the hell I get myself involved in this boy? I can make it my people. Stay on boss.
People are getting this really wrong. An angel is a servant of God. A servant. Servant? No, do what I want to do. Unbelievable.
Keep your business on the pub, you can stay out.
A servant is a form of a slave, such as the Apostle Paul. An angel serves the Most High God.
Tell each other everything. I even went and bought a diamond rings. Mentioned earrings, everything was so cool.
Let's not forget who wanted to rape the angels. That'd be Sodom and Gomorrah. I'm not really sure what that term is again. But I'm well appreciated on my other channel with my gifts from God. Oh, yes.
If you ever need our help,
If you ever need my help, call 666-666. Turn your head, dummy.
We jam it.
We jamming, brother.
jams. Walk in smelling like Bon Manina. Cater to me and I'm
We had a good time in the choir last night. Man, we stayed till almost 8 o'clock in the choir. 6 to 8. That was a long time. Massage your back, being gay lover. I enjoy driving and listening to music. Yeah, I do. Who are you, man? Well, good God. We all have car issues, brothers and sisters, but give me a break. This particular car next to me is windshield wipers down under the, under the license plates. Come on, man. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, my Lord, help us. Good gravy. Turn mine off in the Ford. Come on, man.
Mike Wheel, put you debate like this.
Every day, she oversees every case.
Every day she oversees your trash, lurker.
You, and she's gonna make sure that you get a good
She's
service.
gonna make sure it counts, dummy.
Hometown country weather from the Majestic Meadows Roofing and Setting Weather Center.
Mix of sun and clouds. Stay weather alert. Showers and thunderstorms again.
Pontiac sitting down yonder. Yeah, sure is. That's right. Yeah. Die-hard battery in it, silver buttercups. That's right.
Country US 96.
At affordable prices. See well, read well, do well.
Just tell me what
It was so funny. I was trying to get the battery out last night or turn it down, and oh my dear discernment. Just remember the thumbnail really reads, you're a winner if you don't carry the anger inside of you that people are holding on to across a global positioning system. Who is really, really the better? If you're not hating nobody, you're the winner. You've walked away and you're superior in your brain every day. They're the ones holding on to their hate. Many people had my new phone number and chose not to call it. I wouldn't call me either, because I'll tell you the truth. That's right, you get them. Well, in this particular case, you're right there. Don't worry about it. I don't know if that baby's born or not, but originally I was in a job, covering the story like a news journalist on Letitia's life, negative or positive. She's going to have an attitude about this because she invested so much time in it, just like you might have done somebody that you hate. You couldn't change them, could you, world? I'm a control freak. Ain't nobody can control me. I didn't change to fit their narrative. With that being said, hold on to the hate, boys and girls. So when you walk away from somebody, that don't mean you don't love them. They don't love you. You just got to let the Twitter bird out of the cage. Uh-oh, Twitter, gossip. Remember, folks, before I hit this gem, this is ridiculous. YouTube's community posts, even I'm awakened to this. I need to wake up a little bit more even to that knowledge of truth. YouTube's community posts are for an audience that you believe your Hollywood elite has. If you have about 100 people or 200 people and you do have an audience, they're looking at your YouTube community post. I'm not stupid. I know people are using YouTube community posts to read other people's nasty, negative comments. Why? They can't get in their Instagrams. They can't get in their Facebooks. They've moved it around. You blocked and deleted somebody. You can't get in their Twitter. Come on, man. YouTube community posts are supposed to be positive to your audience. And if you got to put it there, I guess your Twitter ain't working right. Your Instagram ain't working right because TikTok ain't made for that. Your YouTube community posts are for your audience, per se, and enemies that you have. That's Twitter. Man. People are hoping that your haters will go there, I guess, and your brain will conform to this. Your mind, within the next, it already has, but if your mind gives yourself another 6 months or to Christmas time, you will believe, like the world's so gullible, and they are, that YouTube community posts are posted like your Twitter. I don't like somebody. They'll read my YouTube. Wow. That's not what it's there for. No, it is not. No, it wasn't invented for that reason and never used for that reason either. No, people began to do that. That's an error. Even I am. But if I post something positive, it's just like my Twitter. It's just like my Facebook. I'm not coming after you on YouTube. Tagging, ain't no way around it. Tagging was Twitter. Hey man, I don't like that person. Tag them on Twitter and get them. That's the way it rolled. YouTube made you believe it really is not. No, people started to use that, but that's what your comment section's for, or a sock account, or a fake account. And then people couldn't do it no more, so they used YouTube community posts and started tagging people like 5 years old. Hey man, let me say, hey Chris. Hey Chris, get in there. Our guitarist, that's right. Anyway, find people that care about you, that actually stop and use your name like that. Workout buddies, and if you can't do it on social media, folks, you may have to be old school like me and communicate personally. Social media might not be for you. It might not be. People have forgot that possibility, that social media might not be for you. It might not fit your personality. You'd be like, wait a minute, man, I ain't been doing this trash. This ain't the person I really am. And then social media won't work for you. That doesn't mean you're not a scum pond or done anything wrong. Everybody lies. Everybody has mental illness. Oh, yeah, they do. Everybody has any form of a problem. Nobody's better than anybody. The minute you think you are is when you're wrong. The minute you think you're better than somebody, the minute things will go wrong. You'll never be disappointed if you're a happy pessimist. Look at your best friends, look at your besties, look at your enemies, and see if anybody is going through peril. If they're not even human. They're not even a human being. A lot of people believe in getting telephones and gossiping and identifying your life and defaming you and talking about you without talking to you. Why is that really? They never say the same things to you on a telephone. They say to you in person either. So they'll say it to their friends or their wannabe friends or their maybe acquaintances. They'll tell them your life. That makes no sense, boys and girls. It'll never make sense. You'll make the sense out of your own nonsense. Good luck with that. Good luck, folks. Come on, man. You know, in some platforms, social media is disgusting to me. I despise it. I didn't grow up on it. Nah. When I read the Bible, I can go on Google. Unless I have to. There's a book. Until they take landlines away, you can actually get a landline phone in your home. Until they take that away. You do not have to get on a telephone and talk about anybody except yourself. You got enough garbage right there to fill up 24/7, 365, 366 if the darn frog is leaping, boys and girls. What pleasure do you get out of talking about somebody's life on a telephone? What glory cloud, a mental illness do you have in your brain? What is it? What fulfills people's hearts to get on telephones and gossip about people? Caller ID took care of that. Hanging up on them took care of that. And it still will work. These smartphone, by phone, die phones, can you believe you can click it when you don't like what's being said? Oops, that's a close one, but I don't like gossipers. If you can't turn your camera on and gossip about the person live, well, I'm not really sure what that term is called either. Mental illness. You can't go directly to somebody. I'm looking for the umbrella. What's up with the umbrella app? Come on, man. I can't stand broth. Losing umbrellas. I put the garbage can over my head. That is so funny. You think I wouldn't do it? Oh, my dear discernment call. Oh, yeah. I'd put that garbage can on my head. You better believe it, Jack. So anyway, make sure, folks, that you, in life, if you've got neighbors and they're really giving you issues where you live, guess what you do? You can knock on their door. If you think you need an officer with you, approach the situation with an officer and tell your neighbors your problems with them. It's the same thing as love thy neighbor in the King James Bible. Love them enough to truly let it go. A person that holds on to hate, they're eating themselves up with their own malignancy, folks. And they haven't told you who's truly got the issue. I don't know. I do know. It just doesn't take a fact. Let's say that the choir people, right? The sopranos are on one side over here. We're trying to get ourselves together. I hope I can keep the end of the choir loft because my vertigo and eyes are stupid and I don't want to fall out of the loft. So sometimes people watch us on First Baptist Byram and I don't want to be in the middle toggling over. I want that end in case I got to get out quickly or I fall over. But anyway, let's just say that I'm in the soprano section and I look over the alto section and I got a problem with two of the altos in the team that makes beautiful melodic music for God. Everybody I know of claims God that I ever went to. They claim some platform of a God. And I'm going to sit there and say, you know what? We need this teamwork. They're singing a line in the music. I am too, but I can't stand them. I'm just going to sit here and let it stew like a crescendo. That makes no sense. It's just as logic as me sitting in the choir loft saying, I don't like him over there. Or a tenor. Let's say I'm sitting at the end of the soprano section and having a major issue with one of the tenors and never addressing the tenor I have an issue with. You know what won't work? The music, first of all. The music will not stay melodic. And I do mean both metaphors. The music is off key. They're in a note. I'm in a note because we're off note, not making no melodic, truthful sense. I'm using music because movies, music, and books is how I roll. Well, I can roll with dice, but dead burn ridiculous. You might not get Yahtzee. Hey, man, that was funny. So really, I kind of see the way it was last night when we were all trying to conform back to the choir after all these weeks. And somebody would be off key. Or somebody would be on key and be blustered or frustrated because we can't get on key. That's the way you're doing this world in life, on social media. Nobody's got the staff nose right. You're in the wrong key, they're in the wrong key, and you're making no dang sense. You'll never get the compositional anthem right. If you're hating, despising, and not settling and putting the voices where they need to be, then all of a sudden, the choir done the best that they could. They'll never be perfect. No, if you are angry with the soprano, the one behind you, you're like, why can't they get that note? Or you say to yourself, why can't I get this note? Because we're both guilty. We're all guilty of sin. We're all guilty of hurt, pain, lying, trying to fix somebody, trying to change somebody instead of just saying, I cannot change them. I can love them right where they are when you look down and it's an A flat. And everybody has to sing in the soprano the A flat. While your buddy next to you is a couple of intervals below perhaps. You're all singing the same song. You're all in the same anthem. The composition hasn't changed. What's changed is each one of us not coming and saying, Dr. Phil, or directly to whoever you have the issue with. The musical choir is a perfect analogy for my thumbnail, or not my particular thumbnail, the title of my video. And that is very intelligent what I'm saying. It's not psychotic. It's not stupid. It's right on the note. Yep, sometimes the alto sing the same thing the soprano sing. You're on the same page. Nobody's changing to the paragraph subsection C5, 9, 12, 4. You're on the same level. If you would remember how everybody felt on this planet, the 2020 bullet point where God woke you up out of your coma, God woke you up. I didn't wake you up. Everybody's wearing a mask. Well, that's a bunch of trash to me. Fear, that's trash. I'm not afraid of nothing. The truth is, we need to fear not being on the same note. That is why the human creature is not working out. That's why you migrate. Let's just say at dinner on the ground, I told Scotty, I said, Scotty, if nobody was here and never been here before, watch the human beings migrate. That's the same way it is on social media. You'll migrate to people that agree with you. You should be able to migrate to somebody in the tenor section that's not singing the same note as you, loving them on the note right where they are. The baritone's on one. You're the alto, but you guys are singing the same song, practicing the same truth on some other staff note. They're in the bass clef, you're in the treble. Well, it's still the same song. We're all human beings with different feelings, different compositions, different truths, but that don't mean they're better than you. They'll never be better than you behaving the way they are in this world. If you can't go to somebody and say, I have an issue with you, they have the issue, and I guarantee you're the winner. You are. Hang in there, buttercups. Make it count. Weekend's coming up. Whatever you do. Really. I don't spend much time on this channel anymore. Go where you need to go. Go where people talk to you, where you fit in if you need that. It's going to be a different composition. and the same composition at the same time. That's my phrase, love them right where they are. Walk, walk, walk away. That's a joke to me every single day. It always was. And I proved it on my channel. I proved it on Spirit Finder. Not about being right or wrong. I proved it. That if you don't do what people want you to do, they will walk away. They will blame you when they haven't even come to you. That's not normal. Just say, I'm going to walk away. Have you talked to them? No. They have the mental illness. They have the issue. Let them go. You really can. You can't stay the same. They're stuck on that one note. They don't even know how to move the note. That's them. And then they'll continue to do it, folks. Be really careful. In the issue of my catchphrases of walk, walk, walk away, once they do that, somehow they'll continue to defame you, gossip about you, and get worse and worse and worse. 2 Timothy chapter 3. Well, you're just moving along, knowing they do it anyway. And take accountability for what you've done and still move on every single day. All right, dudes. I got everything in there. My brain's in this garbage can. That means if you like that crap butt broth, I can't help you. There's something wrong with you, man. Broth. Like, gosh, man. A can of broth heated up tastes like trash. Well, let's hope the Pontiac breaks and garbage ain't too bad. If it is, oh well. Put the brakes on, slow down a little bit, and reevaluate your own life. You got plenty of time to reevaluate your own mind, your own life, your own marriage, your own friends, than evaluating somebody you don't like. Let them go, Twitter bird lovers. Take care of yourselves and each other.